Owen, where'd you go?
I'm right here.
Oh, okay. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the podcast. You have to let sink in. I'm Nick, and believe it or not, Owen is in there.
You don't
And
see me? I'm
this
here. I'm right here. You don't see me?
is a brand new thing we are trying tonight. We are trying to reinvent the ways of play-by-play commentary over radio. Tonight, sit back, relax, enjoy some football with SportsSync. We've got a good one tonight. Two
I
very elite
hey,
quarterbacks.
I'm going to interrupt you real quick. Hey, did anybody else see that Saquon did a back hurdle over a Jags defender?
Yeah, that was crazy.
Sorry, continue, please.
No. By all means, that was any other interruptions?
You see
you would like
Drake
to make?
May. You see Drake May, not Drake
Play
May.
of the year? Yeah, Drake May. Love Drake May.
It wasn't play. Okay. You see Drake London is what I meant to say.
No.
Balance on his head. You see him balance on his head.
Yes, so did Amon Ra because of the incarnate word.
You know where
Receiver?
Incarnate Worth is?
In Texas somewhere.
It's in San Antonio.
Oh, I didn't know it was in San Antonio. That's where Owen's from.
Not from. Not from there.
This is normally the time of where we would give you our gambling picks. But Owen, why don't you explain the situation?
Well, why? This is you. You need to explain.
I go to a Baptist college, and they're not a very big fan of gambling. So,
They don't like gamblers. Anyways,
but
are
we
you
do.
hyped?
We are very excited for this one. Two very elite quarterbacks are squaring off tonight. You have Sam Darnold, obviously. He's been great this year, and they've been on a little bit of a cold stretch recently, but I expect them to bounce back fully and win this game. And then you have Joe Flacco himself, the truest of elite quarterbacks, the elitist of the elite, the true pinnacle of eliteness.
I have an idea that Anthony Richardson will get playing time in the second quarter.
No, because Joe Flacco is too elite for that.
Look at what Minnesota is looking at now. The Colts last week had a game against who they played last week, Nick? Come on, you know this. You're a Joe Flacco fan.
They lost.
I'll just tell you. They played the Texans last week.
The Texans.
And a very underwhelming performance from their quote-unquote starting quarterback, Anthony Richardson.
Who got benched because he told his coach that he had to sit out a play because he felt tired. That's not an elite quarterback. Elite quarterbacks will play even when you don't want them to play. Like Joe Flacco and Jameis Winston. He's still elite.
Either way.
Even after today.
He went 10 for 32 passing-wise, 175 yards in the air, which isn't bad. But he did a 1-1. One touchdown pass, one interception. As the numbers you want to see from your starting quarterback, is it, Nick?
I don't know, because I wasn't paying attention.
Well, okay. It's not numbers you want to see from your starting quarterback. Now, on the other end, on the other side of things, you had C.J. Stroud, who had a phenomenal game, 25 and 37.
And C.J. Stroud, he put up some stinkers. For a couple weeks.
He has, but he bounced back this last week against the Colts. And I think this also shows that is the Colts defense really ready for the Vikings passing game? Because we know how good their passing game has been. We all thought that Sam Darnold wasn't going to be good or a good fit for this team.
Now he's the league's MVP.
Look what he's doing now.
Now he's the league's MVP.
Now, the Colts passing defense does rank 12th in the entire league for points per game.
The commercial had everybody in body paint, and it spelled closers. But if you take the C out, it spells losers. So the guy kept bending down to dip his wings in ranch. It was rather funny. Welcome to Sports Link, everybody. We're so glad you're here for this. We're getting started here. The game is truly getting underway, and we know this because our American icon Carrie Underwood is beginning her song. She's wearing a silver dress. Michael Pittman's running out of a tunnel. Now it's Carrie singing, and
Is mine behind or am I ahead?
she's got a band. I don't know.
Either
There's
way,
Chris
I'm gonna.
Collinsworth.
Oh,
You're already better off because you don't have to listen to Chris
Yeah.
Collinsworth tonight.
That is true. That's a good.
And
thing.
we promise that Patrick Mahomes is not playing, so this will be the last time we mention him the entire night.
I hate that guy.
As we get set, there's some highlights from both teams. Now we got some more Carrie Underwood now, and there's some cheerleaders and Carrie Underwood. She's got an electric guitar now, and she's playing the song. Still got more highlights. Still more Carrie Underwood.
Well, the Vikings going into this game rank, what is that, 6th in points per game.
There's Joe Flacco throwing an elite dot. There's Sam Darnold throwing an elite dot too.
I don't know where you're seeing all this. I don't see any of this.
That's why I'm the play-by-play and you're the color commentator. See?
Well, you don't give me a chance to do my coloring.
Well,
Okay.
I will. Okay. We got the 4-4 Indianapolis Colts taking on the 5-2 Minnesota Vikings. The Vikings have had their bye already. Colts have not. We're here in U.S. Bank Stadium, home of the Minnesota Vikings. Out come the Vikings. I got a political message. I'm getting tired of those. There's Justin Jefferson and Joe Flacco, the eliteness himself. He just looks so elite tonight, like
That's
he's
not
ready
Joe
to throw.
Flacco. That's Jonathan Taylor.
There's Mike Trico and Chris Collinsworth. They're talking about something. Chris Collinsworth is dreaming of Patrick Mahomes.
That's Joe Flacco. Yeah, mine's behind.
Yeah, you're a little behind. That's okay, buddy. Oh, what are your thoughts on Chris Collinsworth as a commentator? He's our rival now.
Well, I'm more than shocked that he actually has a set of hair left, and he still has hair. But
Yeah,
as you can tell,
Mike Trico doesn't.
yes, exactly. As you can see, Chris Collinsworth's hairline is currently receding. You can tell because it looks like a U. If you look at it,
Okay.
you see,
Okay.
do you see that? Do you see the U?
Is my hairline receding?
No, you don't have a U. You see his U, and his hair. It cups.
Oh, okay.
It like cups. Do you see it? Do you see it?
He's got two sets of earphones, and that's very interesting. Like when I'm in church, because we use the in-ears in church all the time. I've got two in right now, but like when I'm in church and I'm like working on jobs and stuff, I only wear one.
Do you
Is it
think
a sign that he's afraid?
Do you think Chris Collinsworth gets paid more from the NFL or from NBS or NBC Sports?
I don't know. That's an interesting question.
Because
We have some more really epic looking shots of Sam Darnold, Jonathan Taylor, and Harrison Smith.
I just see Chris Collinsworth. I don't see them.
And now we go to Sunday Night Football, the NFL. We go to commercial. Not a bad start to the game, I'd say. We have another commentator, and he's telling us about Uber Eats. And now we've got some people banging on a KFC drum with drumsticks. And there's a horse, and is that Travis Kelce? I think that's Travis Kelce. That is 100% Travis Kelce. He is in a KFC commercial. And there's some people stabbed with forks. There's more. That's not Travis Kelce. I lied. Wait, is that? I don't know. What are your thoughts on Travis Kelce's commercial careers?
I don't know. Why is there Kentucky Fried Chicken in a medieval setting? That's my first question before anything.
Because Kentucky Fried Chicken was there in the medieval times, was it not?
Well, what were they called back then? Were they still Kentucky Fried Chicken? Like that's a very weird name.
No, it was Constantinople Fried Chicken.
Constantinople Fried Chicken.
Mm-hmm.
But even then, though, that's not like a country. That should be like a place in Constantinople. And Constantinople is spelled with a C, not a K. So.
Oh yeah. Now we've got the very famous caveman Geico commercials. He's currently playing charade. No, not charades. What's it called? Where like you can't you can't see what's up here. So you got to guess.
Heads up.
What's that game called? Heads Up. He's playing Heads Up, and he didn't get the Geico one because he's confused. Because the joke is he's a caveman, and cavemen are stupid, and he doesn't like that joke anymore. What are your thoughts on the Geico caveman's character development over the past decade?
It's definitely an interesting look. Personally, I'm not a fan of it. I like the old
Okay.
Geico. I like the old Geico guy. The lizard, right? I like the
I
lizard.
mean, he's still there.
Well, but whenever he was in his prime, taking over. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Um. We've now got a commercial about coconut things.
Well,
It's from Whole Foods Market.
I'm seeing a commercial about Ring.
Now we got a Peacock movie. There's a lot of explosions, a lot of epic things going on. It's called The Jackal, The Day of the Jackal. Oh, it's a TV show. Sorry, it's called The Day of the Jackal. And that's my screen is now black. And here's the NBC Sports logo. We are officially ready to start Sunday Night Football. Owen, how
Hey.
excited are you?
Mine isn't there yet.
Oh.
Hold on. We haven't started Sunday Night Football until I've started Sunday Night Football.
Okay, I'm sorry.
And we have started Sunday Night Football.
Yeah, let's go ahead and since we've started Sunday Night Football, let's go ahead and get this up here. You see, we do have some. So we have a little gambling right here. Oh, and Minnesota by
I got
7?
this. No. I got this. Yes.
So yes on this. What else? Over under 46.5.
Over.
Okay. Money line 215 minus 260.
Minus because we get more money.
No, we get less money.
Minus because, well, we can't even bet money.
I have been insulted on my show.
Well, there was a Colts player that just ran right behind this reporter. I don't know who it was. Sam Darnold is currently practicing passes. Looks to be about 30-yard passes before the
That's
game.
pretty far. That's a pretty far warm up throw.
Yeah, he was like warming up though. Yeah, it was like.
That's. I mean, I've got Kevin O'Connell. He's hugging Aaron Jones.
Here's a fun fact. Okay. Here's a fun fact. If the Colts head coach loses today, he will be 500 as the Colts head coach ever.
But if he wins, he wouldn't be.
Well, he wouldn't be. He'd be 14-12. But if he loses, he'll be 13-13.
Very interesting.
Now, which one looks better? 13-13 or 14-12?
14-12. Here's Jamie Erdhall. She's the host of Good Morning Football. She's gonna do the skull chant.
What is she? Oh, is she yelling to that thing? Or she
and they do the clapping
to that thing.
Skull.
What? But shouldn't that be the Raiders thing? Because aren't they the Raiders and they have a skull in their logo and the Vikings don't?
No, it's skull SKOL, not SKULL. I'll be right back. I have to use the restroom.
SKOL.
Time for a bathroom break.
It's like the Jags is Duval. Duval.
Owen, take it away.
Like Duval makes absolutely zero sense. Look, man, I can get paid millions of dollars just to talk about football because I would. She probably gets paid millions of dollars to do that, and it's easy. It's easy work. That's great. And then you got these purple people eaters right here, right in front row. And then you got this guy. He has an 88% touchback rate. What? Why is that's a stupid stat to have? Why would you want touchbacks? What's the point of having a touchback? We want big hits in football. It makes zero sense. Also, this kickoff rule, this brand new kickoff rule is terrible. Stupid idea. The dumbest idea I've ever seen. One of the dumbest. Michael Pittman just went back on the sideline. For some reason, he just ran right onto the field and then ran back off. Don't ask me why. I have no idea. I just saw that. Oh, no. Yeah. He ran onto the sideline and then ran off. It's like, bro, it's like he forgot the plays. It's like he forgot. It's like he forgot how football works. Oh, and also, did I mention that 15-minute quarters is stupid for football? It should be like 12. It should be like 12 or 17. One or the other. It should be like 12 or 17. And now, I don't know why Nick doesn't hate. No, actually, why would he hate this team? That makes sense. You know, I wonder why. I wonder if Baltimore does hate Indianapolis because they did leave for a few years. I'm not going to say how many years because I don't know. They did leave for a few years. Left Baltimore. They used to be the Baltimore Colts. We all know that. But they left to go to Indianapolis. I don't know why. They did, though. I forgot why. They did. And, you know, I just don't get. I don't understand why everybody's so high on this Vikings team. Like they have a backup quarterback. The Vikings are just they just have a good system. They just have a good system. Like if I could, boom, touchdown, Jay Jettis. Like if that simple, you know. So I was Sam Darnold, which I could be by tomorrow. Then yeah, I would be. Looks like a student coach for the Colts is clapping. I don't know why I don't know, he was clapping or something. For some weird reason, he's wearing a guard cap. And in a conversation with Tua Tagovailoa, he said that I don't believe in wearing guard caps. I don't believe in it. So, you know, it's baffling to me why you would even wear a guard cap in the first place because it looks like it makes you look like you got a fat head, right? Makes you look like you got a big head, and that makes zero sense. Okay, why would you ever want to look like you got a big freaking head? Anyways, Nick, take it away. Anyways, Nick, take it away. You know what's crazy to me, Nick?
Looks like we've got Jonathan Taylor running off the field. There's Shane Steichen. And now we've got a replay of what just happened on the field.
Nick, you want to know what's crazy to me? Why are the the lines on the 25-yard line, right? Is it the 25-yard line? Why are the lines of the 25-yard line purple?
Now we've got a commercial for Henderson Nissan trucks. Oh, that's just my local trucks. And I don't know what commercial you might have.
I got UTSA athletics stuff.
Cowboys
doing business the cowboy way is what it's called.
Very interesting. I have one about Sherry Berry.
I also got trucks. Wait a minute. What's your next one? I got about a law firm.
A political ad.
I got a law firm.
Well, look at here. We're getting different commercials. So you get multiple commercial experiences with us. Isn't that just the most exciting part about watching football?
I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing. I see. Me personally, I'm not a fan of commercials. You know what we should do? You guys should go follow my photography account. That's what you should do. I just posted a highlight reel up in there right now.
There will be no self-plugging.
I just self-plugged myself.
I got a commercial for Travis Dawson and his electric company.
Wait a minute, we're getting commercial on ESPN too?
Now I got Whitley Law Firm. Oh no!
We can't be having this. The people want football.
We're gonna get canceled.
The people want football, and the people are going to get football.
San Antonio Zoo commercial. Beluga Air.
See, I got one for the Whitley Law Firm.
Oh, I got a law one too. Are they an injury
I have
law
now
firm or what are they?
FanDuel. I got a FanDuel app. Owen, do you have a FanDuel commercial?
No, it's still on the Beluga Air. Oh, it's now on Porsche. Is that a Porsche?
Oh,
That's not a Porsche. There's no way that's a Porsche. Oh, that's a nice car. Made to be bold. Made to be iconic. Oh, it's a Cadillac. Never mind. The Cadillac.
The NBC wants to remind you that tomorrow night is The Voice. Snoop Dogg's on The Voice now. Owen, do you think Snoop Dogg has a good voice?
Well, Snoop Dogg's pretty old now, so I don't think he has a good voice anymore. But back in his day, like the 60s or 70s, he had a
60s. When do you think Snoop Dogg was around, Owen?
he had a pretty good voice back then.
Okay.
You see Quentin Nelson right there. He just picked up his helmet off the ground. Did you see that?
That was a very smart play because he knew the play was over, so he picked up his helmet.
Look at the eyes of concentration by that guy. He is still looking forward.
Now we have
even
a
after the
referee.
events.
He is pointing in a direction, and now there's Kevin O'Connell, head coach of the Minnesota Vikings. He's looking at his play sheet. He's talking to somebody. There's Joe Flacco. He's
Wait. Number 14 on the refs. He looks pretty built. Did you see that?
Guy's a unit.
He looks like he's bigger than some of these NFL guys.
Maybe he was in the NFL at one point, and we just don't
You
know.
think so? You think that's how refs get jobs nowadays? Like they were in that sport.
You have to be a lawyer.
Oh, you do?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. You want to know something that's weird? Why is that
There's
Vikings
an
logo?
Indianapolis Colt walking off the field as we get to a replay of what just happened.
Why is the Vikings logo in the middle of the field off center?
It's not.
No, it is because why is one part at the 40? Look at it. You see it? It's off center. One side's longer than the other side.
It is off center. Oh, I don't like that anymore.
You see that? You notice that now? Look! You can look. Look at that.
It really is. I don't like that.
It's off center.
I really don't like that at all.
You know what I just noticed? One of the trainers on the Colts sidelines was wearing Panda Dunks. He's wearing Panda Dunks. Yeah, it's off center, dude.
Now we have a player. Now we have Sam Darnold and Kevin O'Connell. He's talking into his play sheet. Now
Wait. Is everybody wearing Panda Dunks?
No.
Wait a minute. No, because I just saw three coach thingies on the Vikings side wearing the same exact shoes the trainers were wearing on the Colts side. Do we all just wear the same shoes in the NFL? Is that what it is?
Now we've got the traditional NBC. They're telling us the players' names and where they came from and their PFF rank. We're starting with the Vikings offense. They're currently on the tight ends now. They've gotten to the left tackles. These are just the starters, remember. It's not everyone on the roster. They only do the starters. They're starting with the Vikings offense tonight, and we just got a good look at them, and now we're ready for the next play of football.
You know what I also noticed? Why are the lines also the colors of the why can you still see the lines? You know what I mean? On the logo. That's weird.
Here we have a Sam Darnold graphic. Sam Darnold through week 8 has 67% completion rate. He's got 14 touchdowns, 5 interceptions for 1,610 yards, and he has a quarterback ranking of 107.2. In his picture, he's smiling, and he looks like he's got a little mole on the side of his face.
Which side? The side, his beard? Is that what you're talking
Yeah,
about?
yeah.
Oh, no, that's just the dark spot on him. Don't worry.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's okay. It's just like lice or something like that. Just forms and patches.
Okay. Let's see. What do we have going on?
I'm not a big fan of the
Sam
NBC.
Darnold takes it. Whoa! Sam Darnold took his helmet off. There's Shane Steichen. He put his head down. This clearly, this is huge now. Whatever happened, it is big.
I'm not a fan of the NBC graphics.
What makes you say that, Owen?
Well, I mean, just wait till we get to the where it says like downs on the side. It looks pretty funky. You'll see it. Don't worry, you'll see it. See right there? Doesn't that look funky?
Yeah, it does look a bit funky.
Feels like there's an extra space in there for no reason.
Sean Smith is the referee today. What are your thoughts on Sean Smith's job?
Oh yeah, that's 14. The guy, Sean Smith, 7th-year vet. He's built. He's jacked. I think I remember in college, he actually he deadlifted like 400 pounds.
Are you making this up?
No, man, or either it was that Sean Smith or Sean Smith or a different Sean Smith.
Now we've got the Colts defense being introduced. Again, this is just the starters. They just did the Vikings offense, so now they're going to do the other side of the football, the other 22 men on the field, and that is the Colts defense. They started with the linemen and just went all the way up. There's Gus Bradley, the Colts defensive coordinator, who was the Jaguars head coach from 2013 to 2016. He's now the DC over in Indianapolis. There's Kevin O'Connell again. We're getting a lot of Kevin O'Connell shots. Is he
Kevin O'Connell might be the next Chris Collinsworth in my eyes. Because if you look at him, well, just look at him. Like just wait for like 5 minutes. We're gonna see another picture of him. Get a few shots of him. You could just see it in his eyes. You can see the Chris Collinsworthness in him. Why are refs wearing number
looks
109?
Now we've got a replay of what just happened on the field.
Why are the refs wearing like these high numbers? See, this is what I don't understand with the NFL. What is
and
up?
It looks like we're at another commercial break, so I'm going to take a break with it. Owen, please take us.
What is up with this consistency? Okay, why was there a photographer / videographer down there on his phone recording it with his phone like this? You're at an NFL game. What are you doing? Sorry, I just got a seahorse commercial, and oh, I'm tired, man. I'm seeing horses. There's a black guy standing next to the horses. Oh, now we got the Giants and the Panthers. And, live from from Germany. Yeah, they play in Germany. The Panthers did get a win this week somehow. Twister is coming to Peacock. Fun fact, if anybody was curious about that. Well, the election night's this Tuesday. Everyone is off from work, off from school, off from all that jazz, because of the election. And I think we're back at the game. I'm not too sure yet. As they are now announcing themselves to the world again with these horrendous graphics from NBC. Bottom level graphics. You could do so much better. Do so much better. I don't know what to talk about now, man. There's like nothing going on. Joe Flacco waved his arm in the air. Looks like he's posing. You know what's crazy? Joe Flacco is an 83-year-old man. And yet he is able to throw the ball like this still. Yeah, that's pretty insane. Ooh.
One of the biggest storylines about football is when a player's health. They never tend to realize the commentators are just as important too.
No one cares about commentators.
Yeah, because they refuse to take an interesting approach to the game like we are. As we have a beautiful shot of Minnesota. Now I have
That's not Minnesota. That's Michigan.
Oh, touchdown in Dublin with Jameson and Jameson Beer and Ryan Fitzpatrick. There's
Wait a
another
minute.
guy. He's talking about it. And the guy's giving a thumbs up. Guy's giving a thumbs up and toasts. And Ryan Fitzpatrick's back on the screen. Oh, what are your thoughts on Ryan Fitzpatrick?
He was good in the Jets. He was good in Dolphins. He was good in Tampa. He's kind of like what Joe Flacco is right now.
We have a Progressive commercial, the series of Dr. Rick, the life coach. When you buy a home, you turn into your parents. What are your thoughts on that, Owen? You like that commercial series?
Well, it's almost like a TV series in a way. It has its ups and it has its downs, but like my favorite season is season 5. Season 5 is it's the best season by far.
I was a season 3 kind of guy. Now we've got trying Dave's hot chicken for the first time. This guy seems to enjoy the Dave's hot chicken, and this girl as well. Everyone seems to enjoy Dave's hot chicken. One person even gave it.
Oh my goodness! No! I got a T-Mobile commercial, and you know who was in it? You know who's in it? It's the man from KC. I can't stand him.
The guy who we swore would never be mentioned again in the stream.
Would never be mentioned again. And Kai Cenat. But
Oh, I do not like that commercial. I have an ESPN bet commercial currently with two people. They're betting. They're talking. They're outside of a hotel room. They're clearly well dressed. They're clearly have some sort of money, and they're talking about their betting. They seem to be successful in their gambling, just like we have here on SportsSync. Follow us for our wonderful.
You can't talk about gambling because of where you are.
We're good. They haven't sent me to hell yet. We're good.
Better watch the cameras.
So now I've got a blank screen. Here we have a graphic of Justin Jefferson as an airplane because he's a jet. His name is Jay Jettis. That's very smart. I like that. He's got 6,545 career receiving yards, passing Jerry Rice and he's nearly catching up to Randy Moss and Torrey Holt, who's got 67.84. He's got 97.7 yards per game, the most in NFL history.
I have a question. Why is there Jets named after NFL players?
Because they were showing, where Jay Jettis is compared to other.
Also Jay Jettis. So jets cannot fly outside of Earth's atmosphere, because then they would just float away.
That's true. Because gravity.
So again, another reason why the NBC graphics are terrible. Just yet another reason why.
Well, we'll have to do a Monday night or a Thursday night game next time so we can avoid these crappy graphics. Here we're looking at Jordan Addison a lot. Jordan looks sad in his little picture. He does look quite sad. I feel bad for Jordan. I kind of want to give him a hug. He also looks like AI, so I kind of want to just stay away from him. Not Allen Iverson AI, but the AI is like artificial intelligence. We're looking at Justin Jefferson. He's got a chain on. There's Kevin O'Connell again.
Oh yes. Kevin O'Connell. He looks like Chris Collinsworth. And
I see it in the eyes. He's got very charming eyes. Like he's a guy I'd let buy me flowers.
He has broad eyes. I could see
There's
him.
Shane Steichen. He just spit. That's rather nasty. I wouldn't let him buy me flowers. Like Kevin O'Connell. That's a dude.
Shane Steichen looks like Joe Flacco a little bit. If you could see it, it's like they're brothers almost.
That's a good point, Owen. Let's see. What do we have going on now?
What's crazy? If the Vikings win this game, they'll be 6-2.
We're looking at Justin Jefferson. Justin Jefferson looks bored in his AI shot. He's fifth in the NFL in total yards with 646.
You know what Justin Jefferson looks like? He looks like an NBA young boy or like NLE Choppa. He looks like a thug. And he looks like a guy.
That's a very racially motivated thing of you to say.
No, it's not. It's not because he's wearing a chain right now and playing football. What if that chain breaks while he's playing football?
Jesus broke chains.
Well, not those type of chains. Have you noticed this one thing too on the back of their helmets? They have end to racism, choose love. Very empowering things.
It inspires me to stop being racist. All right, what do we have here?
We just got canceled.
Not much is going on. Another shot of Justin Jefferson and his bling. His bling is very shiny tonight. Got some shiny diamonds on.
How do you feel? How do you think Aaron Jones feels about the young gun, Jay Jettis?
I'm sure he likes him enough to be in the same offense with him.
What's up with the Green Bay Packers players always going to the Vikings?
Maybe they just hate Green Bay.
And then going to the Jet. Like, do you think Aaron Jones will be a Jet next year?
They're just tired of losing in the second round of the playoffs.
Well, they lost in the first round last time, so.
There's Sam Darnold, and there's a guy with a lot of hair. That's a lot of hair. My goodness.
You know what's crazy? I think that guy's white too.
His name is
So I
Stewart.
don't know how he has all that hair. This bouncing, I think he should cut it.
He could be Scandinavian. I mean, you have curly hair like that.
Well, yeah, but not like that. He's also a big
Well, but
guy.
it could be.
His hair
You
covers up his number.
you should grow your hair out, Owen. You have beautiful curly hair.
I'm not growing my hair out. It looks bad if I grow it out.
Uh, Not much is going on now.
Oh, man, why does he have yellow on his head? Why did Cross have yellow on his helmet? Yes, look, that is Joe Flacco and his head coach are brothers. And you can't tell me otherwise.
I see the resemblance.
You see it, right?
Do you think the Colts brought in Joe Flacco because of his relationship with Shane Steichen?
Yes, I think so. Also, why does Wright look super fat? Wright looks like he's been eating a little bit too many burgers lately. A little bit too much American in him. As that ball is perfectly placed at the -1 yard line. How do you feel about that? About what just went down, Nick?
Well, we've got a beautiful picture of Joe Flacco right now, and he's 3 for 4 for 38 yards. So I quite like Joe Flacco. There's Shane Steichen. He does look a lot like Joe. They've got the same stubble.
They get the same facial structure too.
Yeah. They just look like the same white guy.
Look
Does
like
that
your
mean
average.
he's elite?
They look like your average Joe. Get it? Get it? Get it? Do you think Joe Flacco's first name is Joey and not Joe?
No, it's Joseph.
Oh, is it Joseph?
There's
Flacco?
TJ Hawkinson. He stood up and he's walking on the sideline. Who's he going to go talk to? I don't know. But
How old do you think how old do you think Joe Flacco's helmet is?
where do you think TJ Hawkinson wants to go when he immediately when TJ Hawkinson's on the bench and he stands up? Where do you think he wants to go?
He might be calling Jared Goff and asking about his Lions job. See if he can get it back. Maybe he's calling for that.
I think he goes and watches the cheerleaders dance.
Well, I don't know why you do that because that's very off-putting as a guy who makes millions of dollars and is in the NFL.
Bro, just as interested in the cheerleaders. I don't know what else to tell you, Owen.
Buy 3 tires, get 1 free. Did you know that?
Whoa, where can you buy 3 tires and get 1 for free?
Oh, I don't know. I missed the commercial.
Oh, okay. I got one about the billions of chances to reach your audience via the trade desk. Find your fans. Live, all in one place. Reaching fans doesn't have to be because engagement matters.
This guy just shot a cannonball.
There's Snoop Dogg in a T-Mobile commercial.
Oh my goodness. It's George Washington. Sorry.
What commercial is George Washington in?
Americans Coffee. So the British shot a cannonball at him, and he caught the cannonball, and then he posed, and he had like a tank top on, and
that actually happened.
Okay, now these people are biking under a dinosaur.
That also actually happened.
Now they're jumping into some water.
T-Mobile doesn't want to call their competitors. They just call their competitors the big guys, which makes me think that they don't actually know who they're competing against.
What if they're competing against Cricket Wireless?
We got a SpongeBob Krabby Patty commercial for Wendy's because Wendy's has a SpongeBob Krabby Patty.
Whoa. Do not promote them. Do not promote them. Do not promote them. It is not worth the hype.
Spectrum.com has a wonderful commercial that looks modern and technologically savvy. $30 a year, you can get a 3-price guarantee on your mobile home internet.
Hold up.
If you call the number on the screen, but I will not be calling the number on the screen, so there's no point in mentioning it. Owen has left. As we venture through the Mall of America, there is a amusement park in that mall. That's how big that mall is. It's in Minnesota, very close to where we're playing our football game tonight. As now we return back to see what else is left. Here we've got a replay of what happened. We're watching a guy named Pace. Now we've got Pace. He walked off. He looks frustrated. I think he might have lost his helmet. Might have got hurt. There's a trainer coming up to him. And now we're ready to resume play. There's Shane Steichen again. Now we got a Vikings player and a replay of what just happened.
I'm gonna go do a few chores, man. I'll be right back. You keep commentating, okay? You keep doing that commentary.
I will. As Owen has to leave us for a minute. Being an announcer, we have very busy lives, and it's hard to keep up. But you're getting the best quality content for football tonight. And nowhere else is going to be able to give you this quality content of football. Like, even the most streamed channel is not going to be this good. As now we got to look at Sam Darnold. 7 seasons. He's had 6 head coaches during his time. Todd Bowles, Adam Gase, Matt Rule, Steve Wilkes, Kyle Shanahan, and now Kevin O'Connell. He's had 6 offensive coordinators. Those 6 were Jeremy Bates, Dowell Logans, Joe Brady, Jeff Nixon, Devin McAdoo, and I didn't get to see the last name. He's the first quarterback since 1950 to start for 4 teams before 28. Good for him. He started for the Panthers, the Jets, the 49ers during that 1 week, and now he's starting for the Minnesota Vikings.
Care about what?
And I said, don't barge into my room. She's like, I don't care. And I was like, I don't care.
Everyone in the chat, say hi to Josh.
Josh. You didn't barge into your room. I had to ask you a question.
Josh and Owen are currently getting into it. There's Kevin O'Connell again. He does have very charming eyes.
I heard it. I'm sure I heard her just open the door.
Here we're looking at more of Sam Darnold. He's 7th in the NFL in passer rating with a 104.7. His first 5 years, he was very bad. He was in the 70s for his passer rating. So he's clearly, development is there. Got a flag, so here's the referee back again. And he walked off the field. And now the NBC is going to cut to the highlight of what just happened. Looking at Cam Robinson, got a graphic. He's the 3rd offensive lineman to start a game within a week of a midseason trade. Good for him. Congratulations. NBC showed Justin Jefferson, then quickly cut to the replay of what just happened. NBC is going to show us a replay of what just happened. And we get a look at Sam Darnold. He's beating sweat off of his face with a towel. And they show a replay of what happened. He did not look the most happiest man in the world. But now we have some pictures of some Indy motor cars talking about the Colts. And we go to another commercial break. The commercial we have here is Ben Whitley. He's a real lawyer. Good for Ben. From Whitley Law Firm. And he's talking to us about something. It's muted, so I can't necessarily tell you what he's talking about. But he seems to be invested in what he's talking about, and that makes me happy as a valued customer. I feel like my opinion matters. Now they've got his law. They've been together for 50 years. Good for Whitley Law Firm, from 1974 to 2024. Now we've got Travis Dawson and his electric company. They're back again for their second commercial. They're clearly from my area because they have a very similar area code to the phone number. Those guys are clearly working hard. And they have 100% satisfaction guaranteed over at Travis Dawson. He's shown us a lot of clips of what he does and shown us that he has 5-star Google, 800 plus reviews for 5 stars. So clearly this guy knows what he's doing. Now we have an ad of a lady and a baby in an elevator, and she's talking to Sherry Berry, who was a North Carolina lady. She did a lot of the elevator work. Now she's retired. And I don't know what Sherry Berry's saying here. Probably something to do with Luke Farley for a labor commissioner. Yeah, because now it's his name. And listen up, football fans. It's game time at Fred Anderson Toyota. So make sure you go get your Fred Anderson Toyota, because they've got their best prices and even more savings and lifetime oil changes. Fred Adams is the family store. And now we've got a Burger King commercial. Looking at some flame grilled Whoppers, some juicy, smoky. Now we've got a woman eating the Whopper, and she seems to like it. 5 double Whopper duos. You get 2 at BK. You rule. We're looking back now. We've got the last time the Colts met, and the Colts and the Vikings met, where it was 33-0. And then the Vikings ended up winning that game. In overtime, 36-39. That was a rather embarrassing game for the Indianapolis Colts. Now we've got Sam Darnold warming up, throwing the ball. Like we've got a 10-15 yard throw. So he's not as much as he was in earlier warm-ups. And now we've got 2 players on the Vikings standing back in the end zone, ready for the play to begin again. They're still showing replays of what happened previously. Kevin O'Connell was very upset after that play had happened. And now we return. We're looking at number 90 on the sideline, a split screen with number 90 and number 99 on the Colts. We got to look at Gus, the defensive coordinator, again. For a brief second, he was holding his play sheet and talking to somebody through his headphones. There's Kevin O'Connell, and hey, there's Joe Flacco. He just spit. Good for Joe. Probably had too much saliva in his mouth. Probably getting uncomfortable. NBC is going to show us a replay of what just happened. And now we're looking at Zaire Franklin. He's a linebacker, number 44. Went to Syracuse, 28 years old. He was a 7th-round pick in the 2018 NFL Draft. And he's had the most tackles since 2022. Not a bad 7th-round pick. There's Kevin O'Connell again. He's talking through his headset, trying to figure out what to do here. Very important decision. Well, guys, we're going to have to take a quick break. We may or may not return, but we hope you've enjoyed this so far. Chris Collinsworth and them are talking. And we will possibly be back to you tonight. I hope you've enjoyed this, and let it sink in. This has been fun. I've enjoyed it. Oh, is that one back?